you know what, let's go with an opener or one of those deals. He's the guy who's going to be the odd man out.
And we see Nick Pivetta had a great start the other day, facing that, hey, you better have a good start today or it's going to be trouble. It does happen. And then certainly you can look at that concept of being, this guy's been so bad he's going to lose his spot, especially being a bet-on situation.
And we have the Twins and Indians on here. This is a huge series for the Indians, trying to get back into things in the AL Central. They did win the opener of the series last night. Francisco Lindor had a huge game. They beat up the rookie for the Twins, Smelter. But this is just kind of the way it's going for the Indians this season. Carrasco, I know he hasn't been good lately, but he's the starting pitcher for tonight, and now he's on the injured list with some kind of a blood clot issue or something. They're going the opener route tonight. Martin Perez has regressed a bit lately for Minnesota, but it just seems like everything's going right for them and wrong for the Indians, and I don't know that I want to get in the Twins' way tonight.
This is one of those situations where we have to talk about the markets, okay? Carrasco wasn't very good, all right? In fact, he's been bad.
Not pitching to his reputation.
You can argue at him as being a bet against hurler in recent starts. All right, so Carrasco sits and it becomes a bullpen game. All right, Cleveland opened as high as minus 143. Say, opened worldwide minus 135. Now it's Minnesota minus 125, minus 130.
Boy, I don't know about that.
And it's based on a pitching change that hasn't necessarily made the Indians that much worse off. So from a pure line value standpoint, I want no part of the Twins at this number.
No,
and Perez hasn't been as good of late.
I actually think I will probably consider the Indians now. I don't know if I'll put them on my card or not, but I don't want Minnesota. I know that. All right, break time. We'll come back. We'll get to our marquee matchup. Take a wild guess what that is.
The Las Vegas Sportsline.
Tired after the game? No need to drive to Finley Toyota to get the best deal. Go to FinleyToyota.com to get live assistance and inventory. At Finley Toyota, we'll do anything to sell you a car online.
Guys, are you ready for summer? Dr. Frank Style is a board-certified cosmetic plastic surgeon who specializes in male rejuvenation surgery. If you're tired of having man boobs, call Dr. Style today for your free consultation. Don't go through another summer feeling uncomfortable. Call Dr. Style right now to see if a male breast correction procedure is right for you. Call Dr. Style at 702-243-9555. That's 702-243-9555 to book your free consultation and save $500 towards your corrective male breast procedure in June. Ditch the man boobs with Dr. Style today.
I'm with Cliff Miller from MJ Christensen, and I want to talk about pre-owned Rolexes.
We can locate it. We can bring it in. We can save you money. So it behooves you to come by MJ today and look at some of the most wonderful pre-owned Rolexes and all other brands that you can imagine and save money.
And it comes with the pedigree because you've got the papers.
We've got the box. We've got the papers. We've got a 1-year warranty. You can't beat these deals.
MJ Christensen, located at Boca Park. Follow us on Facebook for exclusive offers.
I'm attorney Paul Powell. If you get hurt in a crash, did you know your lawyer can take more money than you? That's right. You get hurt and the lawyer gets rich. Not very fair, is it? When you hire me, those worries go bye, bye, bye. I promise never to take more money than you, and I put it in writing.
If you're tired of greedy lawyers, call 728-5500 or go to paulpowell.com.
I really can help.
Paul Powell. More lawyer, less fee.
Some restrictions apply.
Hey, partner, you hungry? We're Texas Melts, and we're serving up Texas-sized grilled sandwiches like our tender in-house smoked beef brisket, sliced up thick with your choice of cheese, onions topped with barbecue sauce, and slapped between 2 pieces of Texas toast. Mix that with a side of Frito pie and a big old sweet tea, and you've got yourself a Texas-sized meal to write home about. Or to post on the Instawebs or whatever you kids are doing these days. Texas Melts, 4604 West Sahara Avenue. You won't be leaving hungry.
Dave Cokin with John Lyons from Lyons Physical Therapy. So what are the most common injuries you see in your practice?
The primary injuries that we see are general neck and back pain. That's 100% the most frequent injuries we'll see. That can be anything from wear and tear, age-related injuries. We see a lot of work-related injuries where patients lift, bend, or twist the wrong way. These are also associated with car accidents. I would say secondarily, shoulder and knee injuries, anything sports-related or just everyday activities. Those would be the 4 main injuries that we see.
LionsPTLV.com, 702-476-0222.
What's hot today? It's time for the WagerTalk Marquee Matchup of the Night. WagerTalk.com. Start winning now.
Raptors and Warriors, it is Game 3 tonight back in Oakland as the run at Oracle winds down. 2 or 3 more games left at that site, and that will be it as they move to San Francisco. And the Warriors, well, not all of them in action tonight. And yeah, it's certainly having an impact on the market, as we talked about with Jeff Davis from Caesars Entertainment earlier. Teddy, bettors not lining up on the Toronto side, but they're not overwhelming the books with Golden State money.
No, and, in theory, the Warriors winning Game 2 and the way they won it, defensively holding the Raptors way down compared to where they were in Game 1, and not in terms of points scored, but in terms of offensive efficiency. And yet, you look at the first 2 games of this series, and we're talking about 2 teams who basically their offensive efficiency numbers are dead even. So you say, what are the factors? You talked about Toronto not being intimidated.
I think that's
by Golden State. And
important.
again, they won on this floor by 20 earlier this season. You have Kawhi, a guy with rings that certainly merits the level of attention in that locker room that he's getting.
And even, look, I know they lost Game 2, but the Raptors, and I'm not saying this is the way I look at it. I'm just assuming the way the team looks at it. They're looking at it and say, look, outside of that 18-0 stretch, we were the better team.
Well,
and they probably feel they ought to be up 2-0.
There's an argument to be said outside of that 18-0 stretch, but well,
No, I understand, but no, I'm not taking. It's not what I think. I'm trying to gauge what I
Toronto
think the team thinks.
Sure, and I mean, tonight's there's so many little nuances, and that's what makes this series compared to what we see Cleveland, Golden State year after year. This is interesting,
yeah, it is.
Because we don't know what. Not that we knew, but we'd seen it before. This we haven't seen before. And look, when we're talking about DeMarcus Cousins, who's maybe showed a sign of what he could do, he was plus 12 in his 28 minutes, and came a couple of assists shy of a triple-double, and was big during crunch time. I mean, you had Quinn Cook on the floor during crunch time for Golden State. But if Klay Thompson doesn't play for the Warriors, I really question Golden State's mentality. But if he does play, I continue to think that the Warriors are going to win this title, and they're the better of these 2 teams. So a lot depends on Thompson tonight.
With the recent acquisitions that have been made by WagerTalk, they are now providing about as much gambling content as anybody on the planet.
Really?
Isn't that something? And
it didn't take long.
Just incredible. So be a part of it, because you're going to get loads of important free gambling information every day at WagerTalk.com. If you choose to buy selections from an outstanding array of handicappers, many of whom are really hot right now, by all means, go ahead and do so. Visit WagerTalk.com. Time for us to check out our Lions Physical Therapy Play of the Day.
It's the LPT Play of the Day. Tonight's best bet from Lions Physical Therapy. Your 5-star rated specialists.
Follow them on Twitter at LionsPTLV, and you'll see pictures of the brand new facility that has opened up. Lions PT now with 2 locations here in Las Vegas. If you're coming out of an injury situation or post-surgery and need really solid, top-of-the-chart rehab, they're the people to consult. Lions Physical Therapy. Teddy, where are we going?
Well, we just talked about the Miami Marlins going over the total by themselves 3 games in a row. Well, they won't need to go over the total by themselves tonight. I think Milwaukee's get there, especially with Alcantara's home-road dichotomy and Nelson making his first start since 2017. Take the over 9, Miami and Milwaukee.
And that's going to do it for us. Thanks to Jeff Davis from Caesars Entertainment. Great job, as always, with Jeff. Teddy, thank you, sir. I will see you on Friday. R.A. Platinum, I will see you tomorrow. Coming up next, Cofield and Company. There's all kinds of stuff going on in the studio right now. It's going to get. All I'm going to tell you is things are about to get bigger and better than they've ever been here at the Sports Leader. We're getting into the 21st century. Okay. I'm Dave Cokin. Have a great night.